Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Welcome back. Give me just 1 second. I've got the audio set up a little bit differently and I want to check it. Testing, testing.
Testing, testing.
Okay.
Testing, testing.
Okay.
Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Testing, testing.
Haha, that's awesome. Good morning. Welcome back to GTA Gemma, your Gen X granny on Kick with clips on YouTube. So excited to be here. Merry, Merry Christmas. If you celebrate. If you do not, welcome to a Thursday early morning stream. I've got some royalty-free Christmas music going. I don't know what we're gonna get. It's a surprise. It's a Christmas morning surprise. Okay, I'm gonna turn the cap card back on, which means I'm gonna turn the GTA sounds back on. They will nicely contrast and give a little bit of edge to our super sweet Christmassy music. Let's see how that goes. Turn it down just a little. Okay, let's watch Gemma drive to this really peaceful music in the snow. This is the Nutcracker, right? She is a bit of a nutcracker around Los Santos. She's not a pushover, is she? I'm just trying to let this stream warm up a little bit and see if this is working in terms of like the vibes. This is totally a freewheeling experiment. Yes. Yeah. The Nutcracker to GTA gameplay. Has it been done before? Maybe not! And if I'm not the first, and I'm probably not the first, I would argue that I'm part of a fantastic, if ironic, sarcastic and very fun Christmas tradition. So I would like to mention that as we go, as you are brand new in the streaming space, brand new person, I'm about 3 months into my streaming career. Where's that phone? I hear it. Oh, it's Avi. Avi, honey, it's like dealing with Alex Jones. Not now, buddy. We'll get to it later. God bless Alex Jones this Christmas Day. Okay. Where was I? Ah, yes. As you're brand new in the streaming space, for me, I've said this before. When I started, I didn't really want to know, right away at least, about the other grannies on like Twitch or Kick or even YouTube, right? Because they say comparison is the thief of joy, and for me that's very much true. Like, if I see someone, and it's a little bit of a confidence issue if I'm being completely vulnerable. If I see someone doing a great job, I'm just like a little intimidated sometimes, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she's got me beat already. And then comparison is the thief of joy, and then I didn't want to start. Like, I almost felt like embarrassed to start. Like I said, it's a confidence issue ultimately.
You got nowhere to go now.
Give up! Where you gonna go?
Let's go.
Like flies, eh?
Now you're
Little
fucked,
sticky
cabrón.
bomb. I'm not fucked. You're fucked. God bless your heart on Christmas Day. Did I get him? I got him. I thought he said I was screwed, right? Ooh. I'm a girl. I'm not a low. I'm a lot. Thanks. Please give me the credit that I deserve for being a lady gamer. We'll get into that category in a minute. But like I was saying, I get like intimidated, like, oh my gosh. But slowly, as I'm finding my voice and my footing and my little corner of the internet, the little grannies, the other grannies, some would call them the competition. I don't see them that way. They're kind of making their way into my timeline thanks to the algorithm. It's really cool, right? And on Instagram, I saw, I should have grabbed the post, but I didn't. Pardon me, Granny Squint. 21287. Oops. There's a British granny. It was a GTA granny, allegedly. It looked kind of like an AI post or a bot farm post, so because I'm not really subscribed to anybody on Instagram, it's a relatively new account. I'm getting all those very generic posts, right? But this one caught my attention because it's a straight up GTA granny. Well, unfortunately, it sounds like the GTA granny from the UK, known for this is quoting the post, known for like her wholesome, chaotic gameplay clips, has passed at like age 79. And I was like, that is the coolest thing ever. Not that she passed, oh my god. I assure you I'm rather well spoken when I use my brain. I think it's so cool that she found her hobby. I'm gonna look this up. If she's real and it's not just some stupid fake AI post or bot farm bullshit, we're gonna do a whole stream tribute. R.I.P. GTA Granny. So it's turned into this happy thing. Like, I think I learned a lesson by trying this and by making myself vulnerable and saying I'm doing this because I want to. I'm doing this to connect with people. I'm doing this for my heart and my brain, and because I work too much and I'm trying to have more balance in my life. So if I see someone like that who's super duper inspiring in my lane, in my little granny corner of the internet, we're going to celebrate her. So I thought that was really sweet. I hope it's true. I hope I didn't get hoodwinked like Joe Rogan. That guy. Part of me feels like I can't breathe this morning. And I know why. I spent... Thank you, sir. Merry Christmas. I know we have an acrimonious relationship at times, but I really appreciate you always being there for me with the snacks. Thank you, sir. God bless you. And Merry Christmas. Sometimes he just calls the cops on me, or he's like,
Okay, I'm trying.
see? He's acting crazy. We just had a moment. Now he's acting crazy again. I did not know what's up with that guy. You must have a
Vacation.
overactive central nervous system, a lot like I do. Anyway, we're going to give each other grace for our difficulties. Good day, sir. Merry Christmas once again. I had to finish up like taxes and stuff. I have like a deadline. Like I've given myself December 31st to start our new bookkeeping for our little personal small business that we have at home. Okay. While I love this lovely Christmas carol, I think we're gonna move ahead. It's a little slow. Let's see what else they got. So it is royalty free, so you're gonna get like, ooh, is there a track list on here? You're gonna get like hymns. I just had a flashback. I had a flashback of being in Christmas carols in the religious school where I was raised, and it was like, ugh. It's not bad. It was just, I have a very strong and vivid memory and imagination, and I know I'm not the only one. If I get like a body memory or a memory, it just comes back. I feel like I'm there, and sometimes I kind of like zone out. So I'll make this quick. You don't care. I had to do taxes, and it's just like, sometimes I feel after I do this adulting paperwork and all these tasks that even though I kind of enjoy them, I do get satisfaction from airing things out and getting things handled and, purging stuff. Like, it's a very satisfying process. It's also a little bit like exhausting and traumatic. And I say that not because, we don't have resources, but I feel like right now it's all we do. People, Americans, a lot of other people, not just Americans, but all we do is fend for ourselves. Like, we're always having to take care of some stuff. We don't get a lot of rest. We don't get much of a break. And it just kind of leaves you feeling like you got, you took a shower and used like heavy grit sandpaper to wash your body. It's like, I feel like I got my skin turned out inside out and sandpaper down sometimes after those long sessions, because you're just like, which is exactly why we're not doing long sessions in 2026 forever. Never again. We're changing that forever. Because frankly, it just gets away from me. Do we think I'll make it to this movie prop? Maybe. Oh, I'm not far. Okay, yeah. Let's go. Where is he? Oh, he's right over here. Sorry if this is terribly boring. What I'm trying to say, ultimately, are you fucking stealing, dude? Yeah, you did. You did. You did it. You thief. Oh, it was him. You son of a gun. Get back here. Yeah, I'm so sorry, ma'am. I got bad eyes. I misread the room. I'm getting in. You're giving me that prop. Careful. Oh, heck no. Sorry, guys. We're going to have to come up with a better playlist than this. Or is it funny? I can't decide if it's funny. But it's triggering me so much. You don't know how many hundreds of hours. I honestly have been a little busy, Martin. So did I get the movie mask or not? Ooh. I stole this van for nothing. This is, I'm sorry. It's killing me. Okay, we'll try again. So the reason this is happening with this playlist is because I didn't want to like, frankly, integrate a bunch of Christmas music into our playlist. I hope that Mary J. Blige didn't just get me screwed up on YouTube. I didn't want to add a bunch of Christmas music to our permanent playlist. I'm like trying to work around, you know, but how about Christmas jazz? Let's try that. That might be good. Hold on. We'll try that. This isn't too bad. Oldies but goodies, holiday spirit productions. Are they copyright though? It's crazy how fast YouTube hops on that stuff. Snoopy's Christmas Jazz. That looks cute. Should we try it? It's 3 hours. Well, let's try it. It might be good. It might be good. And it's not about money on YouTube. It just takes them so... And Snoopy's cute, right? Should I make him bigger? Hey, Snoopy. Okay, it's cute. I don't hate it. It's better than hymns. And getting triggered by hymns. I spent so many hours, thousands of hours with the hymnal in my hand, practicing over and over and over and over and over. I was a singer for a very long time. I enjoyed it. I like school. I still am a person of faith, but there's something about those Christmas performances that are just like kind of haunting.
Who is this?
So I wasn't always a person that celebrates Christmas. I don't even think I would say that I celebrate Christmas either, because for one reason, I'm a very practical human being. And part of the issue that I have is that Christ, Jesus, was not born in the winter by all historical accounts. And I'm a huge history buff. History is what history and food, if I'm being completely honest, is what fuels all of our travel. So whether we go to Santa Fe or Osaka, we're interested in history and food. History every bit as much as food. And historically, that story does not make sense to me.
Alright, look, so the internet is a huge and terrible place that I still don't understand. But the bottom line is, we got some trolls out there banding together to fuck with the stock prices. I see some creepy ass nasty stuff on their message boards, and they got the whole fucking army out there dumping and pumping this shit wherever they go. They been rigging prices
Every time he talks, I like completely zone out. I'm like, anyway, also on a historical basis, Christmas is, as most of you are probably aware, the integration of a bunch of different belief systems into a holiday that most people could somewhat stomach. They would find it, more palatable for the larger mass group of people, right? So, if you're a Christian or an atheist, or you consider yourself a pagan of some variety of a pagan, you may not agree on the basis, right? And I think that's okay. I think that's okay. That's where I've made peace with it now, where I'm like, okay, because the thing that really bugs me about it is the overconsumption and the materialism. And it has bothered me for a very long time. It bothered me not when I was a kid in the 80s, where maximalism, overconsumption, more is more is more is more, and you could never have enough. You were always, and I was raised by my grandparents, so I got a lot of nice gifts. And when you are, many cases, when you are raised by your grandparents, they have more money than your parents would have, which was true in my case, right? Then I have a child of my own, and the crushing weight of that materialism became apparent to me year one. First Christmas, first birthday, you're like, you of course want to give them the world. I was a 19-year-old mother. And after a very short amount of time, I was a single mother raised by grandparents. So I had a support system, of course, a great one. But my support system were already elderly people. So I knew that I had a huge responsibility on my hands, right? And so I took that very seriously. And as a first-year mom, I, felt that weight, that hurt, that pit in your stomach where you want to give this child everything, and materialistically you can't, and you shouldn't. You do not know at the time that it's not necessary, especially if you grew up in a frame like I did, where it was the 80s and the 90s and the economy was fantastic, right? The pressure was tremendous, and it was all bullshit, right? And for several years, I don't know when I stopped feeling that way. Luckily, it only lasted maybe 5 or 6 years, I guess, because I got to a point where I understood the relationship with my child a lot better, right? I didn't have that crushing guilt every Christmas where I couldn't do the crazy stuff you see on commercials. Like, I grew up with TV commercials where, it's a Lexus with a bow, and like people are just randomly commonly getting Lexuses for Christmas. And the Christmas tree was, a 30-foot tall Christmas tree in a mansion, right? It was just like offensive. To me, it's so offensive. And it makes me really sad for my former self. This stupid ass idea I had in my head around some marketing. What was some marketing? And the fact of the matter was, for being a single lady, different economics, okay? But still, I was a very hardworking person. I was able to have an apartment with my child. I had a vehicle that I purchased new. I had insurance, health insurance for me and my son. Okay? All of those things I provided. Now, I had my grandparents helping with daycare while I was working. Massive edge. Right? And it was that fact that for up to this day, I was like, but for the grace of God, there go I. Like, imagine if I didn't have those resources. I don't know what I would have done. So I say all that to say, this time of year is so hard for people for all different kinds of reasons, right? And so if it doesn't always feel great, and you have these high expectations, or that like you have this, what they call in other circumstances, limerence, you have this, I guess, fairy tale ideal of how things should feel, and it doesn't meet your expectations, it's perfectly okay to lower that expectation and just experience the day and the time. Just let it kind of like go over you, like wash over you, like find center, right? If you can, find center. Right? Because my dad died during COVID. I was not able to see him when he passed. That first COVID Christmas. So, and I'm not real sentimental about Christmas. Like, I'm more this person with my head sort of in the clouds where it's like, oh my gosh, it's December, not, whatever the day he died. I just don't want to say it online. He died on this day. And today's that day. Oh my gosh. And oh my gosh, it's been X number of years. Because recovering took every single day of all these years. So it was never like, I never stopped going through it until very, very recently, So for some people, it hits them like a ton of bricks, like, oh, this is, this time I relate in my mind to that person. Some people really do relate a holiday to their loved ones that they are now missing, that are not around. Why are you guys just standing here talking to a mannequin in the desert? Like, you're weird. I gotta lose the cops. Okay, let's go up this way. Get out of here. What do you want? Give me just a second, please. I need to lose the cops. You have food, you have water, you've been outside. What's the issue? What are you doing? Hi, buddy. Hi. Merry Christmas. Just let me lose the cops real quick and then I'll give you whatever you want. Such a good boy. Okay. Am I losing him? Oh, I need to move over a bit. Hold on, Teddy. Give me 30 seconds, buddy. 30 seconds. Am I out? Woo! That's great. Okay, give me 1 second. I gotta help the dog with whatever it is he's asking for. We do not shock our dog. What's up, buddy? What do you need? What do you want? What do you want? You wanna say? have to let him in like 30 seconds. So, you know, whether it's the pressure or missing someone, a lot of people really struggle at this time of year. I used to hate it, honestly. I used to hate it. If I'm being completely vulnerable and honest with you, and I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer, I'm just trying to be honest. I used to hate it. And I think I finally got over the feeling that I had to believe its meaning. And it kind of, I'm one of those people that it kind of grinds my gears when it's some like I think it's some bullshit. Like, why are we acting like this is a religious holiday? I think it kind of bugs me. It is a Christian holiday, but it drives me crazy that it's historically inaccurate. And that's just because I'm wired in what I think is a practical way, right? I'm like, okay, if y'all want to celebrate the wrong birthday, right? It's kind of like, it sticks in my craw, as they say here in the South. It's like, okay, I'm born in June. Let's just celebrate my birthday in February. Why not? Right? Weird. Actually, I realized that I enjoy, I knew it. He never takes long. I realize I enjoy Christmas a lot more now that I'm in a warm climate. It's going to be 83 degrees where I live today for Christmas Day. And I think a lot of the pressure is off. Like, I still buy great gifts and do wonderful things for my kids. But I think now that they're older, we do like experiences more than gifts. Because gratefully, if we need something throughout the year, we'll get it. And to a degree, if we want something, you know, we can get it. Within reason, of course, you know, within our means. So it's like when we do things for Christmas now, like we've done trips, you know, today we're going to a very nice meal at 11 o'clock. It's a Christmas brunch. It's like at a hotel restaurant. And in Dallas, where I live, hotel restaurants, kind of like New York, where a lot of people don't know, but Dallas is number 3 in the country for cuisine, for like food culture. And so a lot of the nicer restaurants here are at the they make up the ground floor of a hotel usually, and the one that we're going to today is one like that, and it will be quite decadent. I'm almost wondering if I made a mistake, because my appetite is so small. 2025 was a great year. I lost 30 pounds. And my appetite has gone back to what it was before I ate my way out of my grief after losing my dad. I fed that empty hole in my heart. I put food in it. That's what I did with it. So as for me, in my personal situation, it was a dysfunctional relationship, and now my relationship with food is a lot better. This is a buffet. So mentally, I don't have an issue with it, but I'm like, am I going to be able to eat much at all? How much am I going to be able to eat?
All right, time to balance the books. The client wants the car picked up and given a little VIP treatment.
And let's say I want to take full advantage, right? I need a strategy. right? When you go, like, look, I've done the buffet circuit. Like, there were years when Vegas was still affordable. It's not. Don't spend your money there. It's not worth it. When Vegas was affordable, we did the buffet circuit, and the best buffet I've ever been to in my life. No, the second best buffet I've ever been to in my life was at the Wynn Hotel in Vegas. The first most beautiful decadent buffet I've ever been to in my whole life was in Hong Kong, but it was decadent in a different way. Oh my gosh, I'll go all the way back to Hong Kong just for that. Recently, like in September, I was there in Hong Kong eating that. Oh, so the one that we'll go to today is a bit like the Wynn. It's fancy, right? And that is the experience. That's what we're doing for the family, you know. I've given them small gifts, and frankly, I helped Jack to get a car, right? Gave him my car. You know what's sad is, like, sometimes I feel guilty getting on here and talking to people of my age, but also younger people, and describing our life. Our lifestyle was solidly middle class back in the day. Right now, it's a bit a lot more privileged. This is kind of what we were used to. The type of economics we were used to. So that's why it makes me very upset when people come down on younger generations for the economy they inherited. It's maddening. It's honestly part of the reason that I'm here on this. Nope. No copyright. I love this car. I have my Krieger painted with similar stripes as this. The paint job is fun. You could afford to live. And when you get a solid start and you're conscientious, then the momentum in most cases continues. Right? I'm not at the tippy top pay range of my career field, but I mean, if I tried even harder, I could get it. I've settled into where I want to be. I don't want to be the boss. No. Not all money is good money, and in 2025, I don't know that boss money is good money. Especially not in my case, because, you know, I need to maintain my mental health. You know, I need to have hobbies. I need to work out every single opportunity that I can, and I have to make that opportunity like at least 4 times a week. I need to eat properly, you know. I think my values have changed. I used to do that overtime, but recently the biggest chunk of overtime that I had was in 2025 was like, I'd say 20 hours per week. So every other check it'd be like for a whole extra work week. So 40 hours of overtime. That's 60-hour work weeks in the chair that I have to bill for. So it's not like a lot of positions where you are there, but the productivity goes up and down. It's not like that. It is, I'm billing, I'm sending out law firm bills, and so we block for every minute. We keep track of and we bill for every single minute of our time. And I'm very, very faithful to providing an accurate bill. So I'm not billing for something I didn't. That's just a cool car. What Astron? I love the paint job. The problem with these is they don't tell you like the livery and the paint combination. And it's not like my motorcycle shop where I can buy the vehicle. There's a bunch of vehicles I should have purchased and I didn't. So my overtime is like on your feet, like blue collar overtime. I'm not shoveling, asphalt. I'm shoveling human conflicts. But it's just like you can't phone it in type of job. If you do, you can get fired. You can get probably sued for sure. Malpractice often involves the staff. I mean, almost always involves the staff too. So when an attorney gets sued or does something horrible, the staff, like I've seen notaries go down in flames because their bosses made them do stuff they weren't supposed to do, and they didn't have maybe the understanding, I'm being gracious, or the integrity or the nerve to stand up and say, nope, oh damn, I messed the car up. Boo. To say no, and then they got in trouble. So yeah, getting ready to start my new contract January, first week of January. So we will officially have a schedule on this channel. And we will stream for a good long portion of the day. Once we're back from our brunch, it's going to be a good time. Sorry, ma'am. Merry Christmas. I messed up your car. Apologies. 7:19. Oh. Well, we'll have to cut this stream a little shorter than we do normally. Because it's a busy Christmas morning. I'm already looking at the clock thinking about all the things I have to do. I've got to give the kids, the adult kids, the young men, their Christmas gift stockings. And get all dolled up. I'm trying to figure out, what do you wear to Christmas brunch when it's 83 degrees? I definitely enjoy it. Like I said, I enjoy it more now that I'm in a warm climate. It feels like it comes and goes. In a cold climate where my husband was gone almost all winter long, it felt like the holidays took years. That period from Halloween to like the first week of January, it felt like 8-9 months long. Because that's when my husband has the most work in Colorado. That has completely changed here in Texas. So I would love to stick around, but I have got to go. We'll be back again later today. We'll get into some snowball fights. The 11-year-olds have been out of school, so they PvP like crazy. I can't even try on a Christmas sweater without getting blown up by some young little fellow or lady on a freaking oppressor who's probably 11 years old. Joshua will probably stop by. We will definitely do several missions with Double T. We'll see if we can get him to dress up in his Yeti costume or his knockoff Grinch costume. It'll be a good time. And I hope you have a very Merry Christmas if you celebrate. And if you don't,